Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night SmackDown, the last show before Survivor Series. Here we have Corey Graves with Chris Jericho. If you've been watching recently, you'll know why they're together. Basically, Chris Jericho thinks that Corey Graves' cockiness and the fact that he's young and the fact that he wants to go out there and destroy people, Chris Jericho loves it, so he is managing Corey Graves. Shawn Michaels has turned up to manage Adrian Neville. He says that he'd rather have a positive role model for the WWE Universe, but Shawn Michaels is not here tonight. It's just Adrian Neville, so he's facing Corey Graves, who has Chris Jericho in his corner, so join us for this match. Okay, so here we go. We're into the match. Corey Graves versus Adrian Neville. These guys have faced each other twice before in Ajax's Universe mode. Adrian Neville has won both times, but this time Corey Graves has Chris Jericho, and Adrian Neville is not being watched out for by Shawn Michaels, so we'll have to see how that turns out. So it's Survivor Series on Sunday, so we've got a big match planned, a 6-man elimination tag match. We've got Corey Graves versus Adrian Neville in that match. We've got Randy Orton joining Corey Graves. He says that he failed to win the Battle Royal to win a number one contendership at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and that means that he's going to focus on other things. And he, like Chris Jericho, likes Corey Graves' youngness and the fact that he's so cocky. And he says that it reminds him of a younger version of himself, so he wants to join Corey Graves in that match, in the 6-man tag team match. Also, Bray Wyatt will be joining Graves and Orton. He says that Shawn Michaels and Adrian Neville and them trying to be positive role models to the WWE Universe is just fake and it's stupid, and that he is the only role model that the WWE Universe need. They should be following the buzzards and not following the examples of Neville and Michaels, so he wants to put a stop to this. So on Neville's team we have the Usos. They want to join Neville's team because they believe that Graves and Randy Orton are too cocky for their own good, and they don't agree with the fact that they cheat to win matches, and they just think that Adrian Neville deserves some help. And obviously they have been on the receiving end of attacks by the Wyatts before, so they've got personal issues with the Wyatts. And also Bray Wyatt is a bad example to the WWE Universe, and they also, along with Michaels and Neville, want to be good examples to the WWE Universe. So that is the 6-man tag team match for Survivor Series. You're seeing a glimpse of it now. Two of the guys are in the ring, the two most inexperienced, at least in the WWE, in the ring, and the other guys, they will be in action at Survivor Series, but they're not in action tonight. So, yeah, there we go. Although actually the Usos will be facing Goldust and Stardust, and that is next, so they'll be in action tonight. But Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt will not be in action tonight. We also have a match between Dolph Ziggler and Sheamus. It's a ladder match. It's not to unify their titles because Ryback is in that match with them at Survivor Series, a triple threat to unify their titles. They're having a ladder match tonight, basically just as a warm-up for Survivor Series, and it is going to be a ladder match triple threat at Survivor Series between Ryback, Dolph Ziggler and Sheamus. Corey Graves getting out the way there of Adrian Neville, who's now stood on the top rope, and Corey Graves taking Neville off the perch position, and now he's going, and he looks like he's gonna, there we go, rolling senton there to Adrian Neville. Also tonight, again in a match, Dolph Ziggler, he's going to have 2 matches tonight and 2 matches at Survivor Series. He's going to face Batista in a warm-up match for their triple threat match at Survivor Series against Brock Lesnar for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So expect to see Dolph Ziggler twice tonight. We've also got some other great matches. We've got Dolph Ziggler. Look at Chris Jericho getting in the ring here. We've got Dolph Ziggler, I should say Booker T, managing Kofi Kingston against The Miz, who will have Mizdow out with him in a warm-up match, as The Miz will be facing Booker T at Survivor Series. So yeah, that's tonight's card for you. And let's get back to the match now. We've not been paying much attention to this match. It's interesting to see how well Corey Graves is doing this time around, now that there's no Shawn Michaels in the corner of Adrian Neville. He's managed to use Chris Jericho to his full advantage. Just rolling out the way of Neville there. Chris Jericho hasn't really got involved, but I think it's the just the kind of comfort of having someone in your corner when you know that your opponent doesn't. That's got to help. As you can see here, Chris Jericho getting in the face of the referee going over to Chris Jericho. Adrian Neville does not have that. If Corey Graves was to lock in the Lucky 13, he's got no Shawn Michaels to help him. All he can do is get out of the hold. That is it. But look at this, Neville going for the second pin now. And Corey Graves being defeated by Neville there. Chris Jericho getting up on the apron. That's 3 wins to Adrian Neville against Corey Graves. We'll have to see how that plays out at Survivor Series in their 6-man tag team match. An unexpected pinfall there from Adrian Neville, proving once more that he is the superior athlete. As you can see there, the pin again. 1, 2, 3. Chris Jericho too late to do anything about it. So there we go, Adrian Neville winning. Join us next as we have the Usos versus Stardust and Goldust. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so it is time for the second match of the evening. Here we have the Usos coming to the ring. Stardust and Goldust are waiting at ringside for them. So join us for when this match starts. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. The Usos versus Stardust and Goldust. We've got the Usos who are going to be at Survivor Series. They're going to be part of Team Michaels, as in Shawn Michaels, who has Adrian Neville and the Usos, versus Team Jericho, which is going to be Randy Orton, Corey Graves and Bray Wyatt. We've got Stardust and Goldust, who are going to be putting their tag team championships on the line against Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. So 4 men who are all going to be big parts of Survivor Series. So we've got Goldust in the corner here, but he throws, excuse me for not knowing the names of each Uso. I know one is Jimmy, I know one is Jay, but I don't know which one is which. But there we go. Bray Wyatt, I was going to say Bray Wyatt, but what I meant to say was Goldust with the backdrop there. But he gets reversed. He's in his opponent's corner, but he managed to get out. He throws the Uso into his corner, tags his brother Stardust, and a flying crossbody from Stardust. Definitely the more agile of the two. Obviously he's younger than Goldust, and Goldust in the last few years has become a lot more agile than he was in the last 10 years before that. Doing flips off the apron and jumping off the top rope occasionally, but Stardust is definitely the more agile one of the two. Stardust throwing one of the Usos into the corner. It's the second double team and he's getting right up in his face, and Goldust with the kick there. Underhanded move, but what do you expect from these two guys? And Stardust tagging himself in against, stopping Goldust from having his run. Don't know what that was about. Let's hope that this doesn't happen at Survivor Series, as it could possibly cost them the match. But then again, maybe it could win the match. We'll have to see how it goes. Goldust seems to be throwing his hand into the ring there. Whether he's trying to tag Stardust or just attack the Uso in the ring, I do not know. Oh, and there we go. My question is answered. And there's a slap to the face from Stardust there. A snapmare from Stardust, who's working the Uso over in his corner, and another underhanded move, the same as they did before, getting the hands in the face, kicking him in the stomach, stopping him from being able to reverse it by getting the hands in the face, distracting him too. So Survivor Series this Sunday, we also have a Divas Championship match. We have AJ Lee versus Natalya. AJ Lee's been the champion for quite a while now. Natalya hasn't had any championship opportunities as of recent, so that should be an interesting match right there. Okay, so the submission there. The user gets out the submission. It was a full Nelson from Stardust, but it's been broken up. Stardust going into his corner again. Goldust coming down, but the Uso manages to get out, and Stardust rolls out the ring. The Uso goes out after him, and he gets thrown into the step. He looks like he's hurt his leg there, but he manages to kick Stardust. And both of the Usos now. And now Stardust being thrown into the steps. He smashes his shin on the front. And again he smashes his face. He goes down head first into the steps. He's getting worked over here by the Usos. Maybe this is a taste of his own medicine for keeping the legal man in the corner and using Goldust and shoving his hands in his face. Maybe it's just revenge for the ill treatment that he gave his opponents tonight. Stardust close to being counted out here, but he throws the Uso over the steel steps and manages to get back into the ring. Bit of retribution for being abused with the steps himself just a minute ago. Goldust wasn't in the corner for him to tag there, so he goes up and does a bulldog off the turnbuckle. Oh, Goldust grabbing him again, holding him back. Again, not being able to reverse a move because he's being held back. And this is just a fight for who can get who in the corner. It looks like Stardust is in the corner now, and he gets a powerbomb out of the corner. Stardust getting up, he does not look happy, but the Uso just coming straight in and knocking him out. The Uso being thrown into the corner there. And look at Stardust now. The Uso getting kneed in the face, and Stardust with the jumping drop kick there. The missile drop kick. Oh, and the Uso jumping out the way there. Stardust trying to get some momentum, but it doesn't quite work. Now what's this? Flying elbow to Stardust. Now he gets his hand stomped on. I should say his arm, not his hand. Stardust in a bit of trouble here. He was doing so well, and then he got his attempts thwarted. Stardust trying to create some separation there, but it doesn't work. And now with the kick to the stomach. And now he's running over to Goldust. Tags Goldust in. Goldust with the uppercut. And now the forearm. So what's Goldust got here? He's got a reverse DDT. He lifts him up. Going for the slam. Stardust there trying to knock the other Uso off the apron, but he just gets thrown out the ring. And what's Goldust going for here? We've seen this so many times before. Where's the referee? Where's the referee when you need him? He must be distracted by Stardust outside the ring. And the kick to the groin. Could this be the end of the match? 1, 2, just a 2 count. A kick out there. Goldust can't believe it. But the referee distracted when he went for that move. Shouldn't have been allowed. But Goldust there, spearing him off the apron. Now going for the clothesline off the apron to the other Uso. Goldust taking some time out there. to show off to the fans. Oh, Samoan dropped a Goldust out of nowhere. Both of these guys, both of these teams tonight need this victory. The Usos need to go in strong against Bray Wyatt, against Corey Graves, against Randy Orton. They're all tough opponents. You can't go into a match like that just on a whim. The Usos there with the frog splash. But Goldust managing to kick out. You can't go into a match like that and not have prepared for it. And then you've got Stardust and Goldust who are defending their WWE Tag Team Championships. So they can't just go in and have no warm-up either. So they need to win this match too. They're going against Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, two massive guys. They could defeat these two guys in seconds if they're not ready, if they're not prepared. If they are prepared though, Goldust is the veteran, he's a technically sound wrestler. Stardust isn't bad himself, so they can win this match. They just can't go in thinking that it's going to be an easy victory. They need to prepare. Look at the referee not down there. So those pins come to nothing in the end. Stardust now going to the corner, but he gets thrown into the corner himself. And now Splash in the corner. The Usos going for the pin here, but Stardust kicks out. Goldust was ready anyway. What are we going to see here? Stardust and Goldust with the double team. Double elbow there. And Goldust with another elbow of his own. But he gets his legs pulled from underneath him there. But he's ready with a kick to the face to one of the Usos. Oh, and Goldust receives a punch to the face there. And now running DDT. Once again the match turns favour, but look at that. Stardust pulling him back, giving Goldust a chance to get up. And now he pushes him into the grasp of Goldust, who throws him onto the ropes. Goldust going for the clothesline, but the Uso manages to duck there. And then a drop kick there from the Uso, throwing Goldust over the top rope. But then again, Stardust getting involved, giving Goldust the time, giving him the time to get up and recompose himself. Surprised the referee hasn't said anything yet. But again, he doesn't seem to be in sight. Goldust with the reversal into the shoulder barge. And look at this, a desperation tag there. Goldust not managing to get up in time to stop that desperation tag. And now out of that desperation tag comes Goldust, turning things round with the reverse DDT. Now throws him into the corner. And again, the move that should not be done, the illegal groin shot. The referee doesn't seem to be doing anything. Stardust thrown back into the ring there. And now it's the pinfall. But the Uso, he manages to kick Cody Rhodes in the face, but it's a 3 count. Stardust and Goldust win the match. And they will go on to face the Wyatts at Survivor Series for the Tag Team Championships. The Usos will be in the 6-man Tag Team match, so make sure you subscribe to this channel to catch Survivor Series. We're now going for an advert break. The next match will be Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus in a ladder match, so join us for that. People of the UK, are you bored of watching boring English TV? Why not download the WWE Network right now? It's free for this month of November. Oh damn it, that's right. We messed up again. You don't have the WWE Network in the UK. Seems like you'll just have to be without it for another month. God damn it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so here is the Intercontinental Champion Dolph Ziggler. He'll be facing the US Champion Sheamus tonight in a ladder match. And at Survivor Series, they'll be facing each other and Ryback and the titles will be unified. So join us for next. Okay, so we're going into this match. We have Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus. Both guys have been in ladder matches before. You'd have to think the favourite would be Dolph Ziggler, as he is smaller and faster. But then again, Sheamus, the stronger of the two, could probably take Ziggler out and have all the time in the world to climb the ladder, I should say, not carry the ladder. Although he would have to carry the ladder into the middle of the ring. So yeah, there we go. So the Intercontinental Championship and the US Championship are being unified. I've said this in past weeks, but they both mean the same thing. There's no sort of difference between the two titles, so we've decided that we will focus on other titles rather than two that mean the same thing. Obviously, an example of that is the fact that on main event on Tuesday we brought back the Cruiserweight Championship. There are other championships that are being considered to be brought back, so that's why we are unifying the two titles. I think it's the best decision we could have come up with. But there we go, Dolph Ziggler with the diving famouser on Sheamus. As you can see, two ladders in the ring now. Dolph Ziggler's been knocked down to the bottom and Sheamus seems to be climbing the ladder. He's got the Money in the Bank briefcase, which has been conveniently put up there. Obviously this match is not for the Money in the Bank briefcase, but it's been put up there because there is no championship on the line tonight. Oh my god, Dolph Ziggler from that height going after Sheamus, but Sheamus catching him with a powerbomb. Oh, Dolph Ziggler getting the better of that exchange. Both guys running into each other, and Dolph Ziggler manages to take Sheamus down. And he hits Sheamus with the chair. Obviously this is not a TLC match, but chairs are legal, weapons are legal. What's Dolph doing now? He's picking up another ladder. But Sheamus again, grabbing the briefcase. But Dolph Ziggler pulling him down once more. Dolph Ziggler putting his hands on his head there as if he was going to do some sort of dancing or something. Sheamus not liking it one bit. But Dolph Ziggler hitting Sheamus on the head with the ladder. He's going outside the ring again. But he's going back in. He's seen Sheamus climbing the ladder. And Sheamus manages to get the briefcase though. Good. Sheamus looks like he might have hurt himself there. But there we go, Sheamus with the briefcase. Ziggler trying to get all the ladders in the ring by the looks of it, and it manages to backfire on him. So there we go, join us on Survivor Series for the triple threat match for the unification of the Intercontinental and US Championship. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so here we have The Miz and Damien Mizdow. The Miz with his WCW Championship around his waist. We've got Kofi Kingston waiting at ringside with Booker T. It is going to be Kofi Kingston versus The Miz for The Miz's warm-up match when he defends that WCW Championship, which by the way he never actually earned. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we're into the match now. But The Miz versus Kofi Kingston. These guys have fought before. Kofi Kingston, former tag team champion and United States champion. Got The Miz, who's a former United States champion, a former tag team champion, and a former WWE champion. So The Miz definitely looks stronger in this match. He's also got Damien Sandow with him in his corner tonight. Of course, Kofi Kingston has Booker T. So we'll see how that works. Again, Booker T wanted to wrestle The Miz tonight. He doesn't want to wait to Survivor Series. We said to him that he has to wait. So it will be The Miz versus Booker T at Survivor Series. We've been told by The Miz that his friend Damien Mizdow will be in his corner at Survivor Series. Booker T has said that he doesn't need anyone in his corner and that he will beat The Miz for the WCW Championship. He beat Damien Sandow on Monday Night Raw, and he thinks that he can defeat The Miz too. He says that they're just two young, cocky individuals. Neither's better than the other, and that he thinks that he can defeat both. So he doesn't need to have anyone in this corner. We'll see how that works out for him, though. As we know, Mizdow can be deceptive. The Miz also can be dirty in the ring. As you just saw, he went for the neck of Kofi Kingston, a very sensitive area of the body. So Booker T does need to be careful. There we go. Kofi getting Miz into the corner, but the Miz has fought out of it. And a headlock there, but the Miz going for an elbow to the face of Kofi Kingston. And the Miz here with the dragon screw, but Kofi straight up. I think the Miz is trying to take Kofi's base, his legs away from him. He does a lot of high flying moves. He's fast. If he can slow Kofi Kingston down, he can have this match won. And there we go, Kofi to the outside there, and now he just gets shoved into that barricade, nearly going into Booker T there. Maybe the Miz trying to send a message to his opponent on Sunday night. And the Miz again, just shoving Kofi to the outside. Booker T does not look happy with Kofi. Oh, what's this? The Miz driving Kofi's face into the mat. And now he's going for the skull crushing finale, driving his face into the mat once more. But Booker T causing problems there. He's jumping up on the apron. You know how annoyed he is with the Miz, and the Miz getting attacked by Kofi Kingston now. He could have had this match won, but Booker T got in his way there. But the referee does not look happy with Booker T. Booker T needs to put his personal issues aside and just be a good manager and not actually get involved with the match. But then again, with me saying that, we know that Damien Sandow will get involved at any given chance. So both are going to be as bad as each other in this match. But the Miz getting Kofi back into the ring now, choking him. Running away from the dropkick of Kofi there. Now Kofi throwing the Miz over him. Kofi's not going to give up easily in this match. You can imagine that he probably wants to impress the Hall of Famer Booker T. So now the Miz in the corner, again having Kofi's knee driven into him. Rolling out the ring again. He goes after Booker T, but Booker T, with the Asian experience, manages to dodge the attack, and the Miz lands on his face. But now the Miz up. He's going after Booker T, but Kofi now getting in the way. And Kofi with the Russian leg sweep. The Miz's plans to attack Booker T backfiring. Now Booker T is just watching as Kofi Kingston tears the Miz apart. The Miz there with a punch to Kofi's face. Oh, and he goes after Booker T and runs straight back into the ring before Booker can do anything. What a dirty thing for the Miz to do. And the Miz there with the 2.5 count on Kofi Kingston. Booker T not even tried to break it up that time. I think he's beyond annoyed now. But Kofi there with another Bronco Buster into the European uppercut. And he's going to drive his knee into the face of the Miz once more. But Kofi rolling out. I should say the Miz rolling out, but Kofi seemed to know what the Miz was doing, and he jumps onto the Miz now. Kofi trying to get the Miz up here, but Booker T looking to get involved. The Miz throwing Booker T. What's this? The Miz now is throwing Booker T onto the announce table. Kofi's just watching. He's running. Looks like it's going to Mizdow. And look at this. The Miz putting Booker T through the table. That's two things he's done to him now before Survivor Series, but this time it was Booker's fault. He was looking for a fight with Kofi, and he got what he deserved. But now Kofi with the Trouble in Paradise on the outside. I think I just said that Booker was looking for a fight with Kofi. I did mean to say the Miz. The Miz back up now into the ring with Kofi. but Kofi with the elbow to the face and the jawbreaker. Both guys have had a finishing move done to them tonight. The Miz managing to roll out the way of Kofi's move there, but Kofi with the dragon screw on the leg. And now the Miz with the kick, and what's he doing to Kofi here? Shoulder breaker to Kofi, goes for the pin. 1, 2, just 2.5 again. Maybe that was 2 3/4, definitely close to getting a pinfall there. What's Kofi doing here? He looked like he was going for something there, but the Miz just clotheslining Kofi in the face. And now Kofi reversing the Miz's move there. What's this? Miz driving Kofi's face into the mat once more. It looks like he's going for the Skull Crusher finale here. We've seen this before. Kofi's head driven into the mat, but straight into the rope right there. Booker T also looking to get involved, looking to stop the pin. And the Miz rolling up Kofi. 1, 2, 3. That is the end of the match, ladies and gentlemen. The Miz defeating Kofi Kingston. The Miz will be facing Booker T at Survivor Series, so join us for that. But we are going for another commercial break. When we get back, we will have the last match of the evening, which will be Batista versus Dolph Ziggler. So thank you for watching so far, and please join us after the break. People of the UK, are you bored of watching boring English TV? Why not download the WWE Network right now? It's free for this month of November. Oh damn it, that's right. We messed up again. You don't have the WWE Network in the UK. Seems like you'll just have to be without it for another month. God damn it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Dolph Ziggler to the ring with his Intercontinental Championship, which he will be defending on Survivor Series, and he'll also be going for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So join us for this match. It is next. Ladies and gentlemen, so here we have Batista versus Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler going for the running move early in the match, but Batista manages to catch him. Something interesting that could happen at Survivor Series if Dolph Ziggler manages to win the unification match for the Intercontinental Championship and the US Championship against Ryback and Sheamus. He'll have 2 championship bouts around his way, although it'll only be 1 championship. If he manages to win the triple threat against Batista and Brock Lesnar, he'll have 4 bouts around his waist that will equate to 2 championships. If he can hold 4 championships, I don't know how he's going to get to the ring without being weighed down. But that would be interesting to see. You've also got Batista, who he is a former World Heavyweight Champion. He's a former WWE Champion, so he could be holding 2 bouts that he's held before if he wins on Sunday. So there's an obvious size difference in this match. You've got Batista, who weighs over 300 pounds, Ziggler, who weighs below 250 pounds. So it'll be interesting to see how that makes a difference. Obviously, Dolph Ziggler is quicker than Batista, but as you saw there, he manages to get Batista into the quick headlock, but Batista having no issues backdropping him, which maybe if it was the other way around, Ziggler might not be able to do that to Batista. As you can see, he does the arm drag there, so he's not completely useless against him. These 2 guys are both former heavyweight champions. As I said, Batista a former WWE champion, Ziggler isn't, so this could be his big break. He's been trying to crawl to the top for years now, and he's never quite got there. So it'll be interesting to see if he can get his big break at Survivor Series. But let's talk about Brock Lesnar. He defeated The Undertaker's streak. He's defeated Cena on multiple occasions now. And it'll be interesting to see whether any of these guys can take him out. Batista hasn't been in the WWE much in recent years. He's done a bit of MMA training, which is what Brock Lesnar's also done, but he never got to the level that Brock Lesnar got to. You've got Dolph Ziggler, who, again, like I've said, he's only been World Heavyweight Champion. He's not done much in the last few years, except for gaining the Intercontinental Championship. He's definitely not at the same level as Brock Lesnar. Obviously, he's got the advantage that he's in a triple threat, so he can actually win without pinning the champion. Or Batista, for example, could Batista bomb Lesnar, knock him out, and then Ziggler could come along, throw Batista out the ring, and then pin Lesnar himself. So he's got the advantage there, but he's definitely not at the same level as Lesnar. But then again, I don't think that Batista is either. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes down. Maybe Brock Lesnar will still be champion. So yeah, we'll see how things go there. But Batista there with the spine buster to Dolph Ziggler. He's been dominating him all match. And he goes for something there, but Ziggler manages to get up. Ziggler now going for his sleeper hold. Batista looks like he's struggling to get out. He may have the weight advantage, but now he's been taken down and he can't really utilise that. But Dolph Ziggler lets him go. But now Dolph going for the pin. Gets a 2 count there. That's quite surprising considering how much he's been dominated in this match. He goes for the dropkick there, goes for another pin, but Batista's not having any of it. He goes for another pin. Really seems like he wants to win this and win this fast. If he could get a win over Batista, it's stopping him from sustaining any injuries going forward into his match at Survivor Series, and it would also give him the momentum that he needs against two huge guys like Lesnar and Batista. How many pins is he going to go for? I think that's about his 5th or 6th pin already, and he doesn't seem to be getting closer to victory on any of them. He's now going for the full Nelson on Batista, who manages to reverse it. But now Ziggler coming into the corner with a big splash. He's dragging Batista out the corner, going for another pin by the looks of it, but no. Going for the triple elbow that he does. Wait, he's going for more than 3. That's 6 already. 7, 8, 9, 10. And what's this? He's going for an 11th elbow there. But Batista managing to kick out again. So many elbows there, but just doesn't seem to be getting Batista down. Batista really struggling here, really struggling to get out of the sleeper hold. You've got to hand it to Dolph Ziggler. He's fighting for his life here with all of his strength, all of his might that he can muster. He's gone for a load of pins, but he's also gone for some big moves. Managing to go for the sleeper hold there, dropping Batista with some drop kicks. And you know what they say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Batista has fallen quite hard from a few of these drop kicks already. But Batista now with the big spine buster on Dolph Ziggler. Could this be the beginning of the end? And look at this. Batista bomb there. I'd be surprised if Dolph Ziggler could kick out of this one. 1, 2, 3. Batista defeating Dolph Ziggler here tonight. So that is the end of SmackDown for this evening. We are going to have a show on Sunday, Survivor Series. You've had a preview of it today. Survivor Series is going to be bigger and better, so join us for that and subscribe to this channel to make sure that you catch it, and we will see you on Sunday.